Yeah. So
is your camera's on?
It's right there.
Oh man.
So yeah, my name is Cody.
Cody, what's up?
I gotta let you know it's being recorded. It's a web series that we do. We put
So
on
you
social
activated
media.
when I came in, eh?
Yep.
Shit.
So yeah, the way it works is we record it. So it's general legal advice. We point people in the right direction. I find most people don't need a lawyer. They just have no idea where to start. So if you've got a question someone else does, it's kind of my way to help people. I hang out here, I answer some questions, and then we put them on TikTok and YouTube and other places so that other people can watch them.
So I own this property.
You own that, okay?
This is the land, right?
Okay.
I gave you approval to build on this.
Okay.
Okay? You get a mortgage to build on it.
Correct.
I'm ready to sell the whole thing.
I know.
How does that work?
Okay. Commercial or residential?
Residential.
Okay. So this is your plot of land that you own.
The whole thing, and I have a house on it as well.
You have a house over here. Now, I built my house over here.
Correct.
Right?
On approval from me.
Okay. Did you sell me the land?
No.
Did you lease me the land?
No.
Okay.
An approval to build.
So you had to have done one of those two things, right?
Okay.
In order for me to get practically, technically you don't, but practically speaking, right? A bank is not going to give me a mortgage to build a house on land that I don't own without having certain rights to that land. So either I have to have a lease. The reason why I ask commercial, right? Generally commercial space, like shopping centers, they'll say, okay, we own the land, but we will rent you this section of the land for 50 years or 100 years.
With a time.
Right? And that's how then I can come in and then build a unit on the commercial property. You own the land, but I get to build my thing and I get to have it for basically my lifetime.
So full transparency, I don't have all the facts. It's family related.
Okay.
So you're saying the approval that this person gets to be able to build the unit here, they would have had to
in order for a bank to give them a mortgage, right? They would have had to have demonstrated to the bank that the house was being built on land they owned or lands that they had rights to.
And this is in every jurisdiction. That's just a standard process.
In the United States, yes. Like a bank. So a bank is giving me a loan for a house, right? So I'm going to a bank and saying I would like to get a mortgage, right? What is the collateral for a house?
The house.
Exactly.
The house is on the land.
Exactly.
The house has to be on the land.
So the collateral for the mortgage is the house. If I don't pay the bank gets to take my house. So what's the bank going to do with the house if I can't sell it?
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
If I give you, I'm sorry, y'all talking about real estate mortgage. So yeah. Actually, being recorded. If you want to join in, come on in. You want to?
Sure.
Be on TikTok, YouTube, whatever. I don't care. I had a question for him though. It says ask a lawyer, and I had a question. But you said the mortgage would give you. The bank would give you the mortgage.
The bank is not going to give that person a mortgage unless they can demonstrate to the bank that they have some kind of interest in that land.
And it's the ownership of this literal,
So that section of land right there, right,
would have been ownership to the person.
Either ownership or proof of lease or proof of access to actually have the land. The bank's not going to let a builder build a house with their money on your land for my mortgage without any kind of proof that I'm allowed to build there, right? So what's going to happen is if they've already built a house there and the house is there and you're trying to sell all the land, this person is going to still have access to where that house is on that land.
Could this person affect me selling the entire land?
No. So this person can't affect you selling the rest of your property.
No, the entire property. I own the whole thing.
But what I'm saying is so one of two things are probably true here. Either you do not own this square of land, you've accidentally sold it to them or given them rights to it, and it's theirs now, or they have a lease on it, which means if you gave them rights, they own the land, and you can only sell this land. You can't sell an interest in property you don't own. And if you've leased it, the person who buys it has to honor the lease to this land here.
Okay, very good point. What if the person who got access to this dies?
Then it goes to whomever that person leaves their property to.
Even more complicated, but that was
so great. It's going to work the same way as an easement works, right?
Hold 1 second.
You know how an easement works?
Kind of, sort of, yes.
Put the phone back out. Right, okay. So I own the entire of all of this right here. I sell you the apple, right? You buy the apple from me, but how do you get to the apple? I say, you know what? I'm not selling you any of my land, but there's a road that runs from here to the apple. You're allowed to use my road to get to the apple. When I sell you the apple, I'm including this easement in there, right? Which means today, tomorrow, for the rest of eternity, until the world disappears, anyone who buys this land has to let you drive on this road
to get access to the apple. Perfect, yeah. I kind of understand.
Or you be landlocked. If you're landlocked, still.
Sorry, my guy.
No. It's
if the land is so if the person you're selling it to wants to build a development there, then just try to buy the house for the person that built it and then sell it to the developer. That's the only other option. Like if I'm trying to buy your land, build something, you got a house.
The whole thing is being recorded, right?
Yeah.
The one asking question.
Okay.
How can I get access to this conversation?
So it's going to be on TikTok.
TikTok when?
Probably by the end of the week.
I need your card. So 2 urban licks. 2 urban licks. TWO urban
let me give you my
licks.
card.
LICK.
She always like.
Hey, do you specialize in real estate law?
There you go.
Do you specialize in real estate law?
No, so I have 2 different firms. I have a bankruptcy firm and a personal